it's my goddess Chrissy, and I'm here bringing another video to you guys. So I was watching this show on Netflix called Take Five, and it's basically following, I think it's 5 NBA players, and one of them was Anthony Edwards, I think his name is. Oh, I hope that's not wrong. So, I'm out of breath. I'm sorry, y'all. So, because I'm out of breath and I'm about to do this reading, I feel like this couple that I'm about to talk about is very highly sexual, okay? They have a lot of energy in the bedroom, and everything is just so fast-paced. Like, everything is going so fast. And I feel like a lot of things went fast in their relationship, and it's going so fast now. So, a lot of times when things are moving too fast, it crashes and burns. So I wouldn't be surprised if this couple doesn't last for the next year or so. Like, they'll already be broken up. Okay, I'm gonna do the cards on this, but that's what I'm feeling intuitively. And the couple that I'm talking about is Shannon and Anthony Edwards. Anthony is a basketball player. He plays for Minnesota Timberwolves. He's 22 years old, very young, and he's been in the blogs lately a lot, along with his girlfriend Shannon, because for some reason they're throwing stones at her on these blogs because she's been with Anthony and he's had 3 children while he's been with her. And this, I don't know why this is a shocker. Like, this guy is 22 years old. There's so many of these athletes that are doing the same thing, but for some reason they want to be out there ridiculing this woman, and I don't have any clue why. I think that there's someone out there that's out to talk shit about her, make her look bad, and wants the blog to talk about her. And that's just what I'm feeling intuitively. So hold on one second. Let me get these cards. And let me get another card. Okay, so anyway, on this show, Take Five, it shows Anthony's life on the court, you know, with basketball, and also shows his personal life. So it shows Shannon and him preparing for the birth of his daughter. But I had already seen in the blogs that he already had 2 kids and another one on the way with Lil Baby's baby mama. So I was just like, on the show they were making it seem like it was his first child, but at that point it was already, this was going to be his 3rd. So man, things have been going fast for them. Okay, so let's get into this reading. And oh wait, one more card. Sorry, one more. Okay, so I don't feel like this relationship is gonna last. All right, but let's look into it. I do feel like love is there, but I feel like there's a lot of maturity that needs to take place on Anthony's part. Okay. All right, so let's see. What is the energy of Anthony and Shannon's relationship at this point, Source? What is the energy of their relationship at this point? Let me do a little quick reading. Okay. It's blocked. It's not going far. Okay, exactly what I was saying. It's very stagnant. It's not going far. It's not going the way that they would like for it to go. Okay. And at this point, they're not happy. They're not happy. Okay. I know Shannon came out and she said she doesn't really care about what he has going on. I didn't watch the video that she made, but just going off of the gist of what I think she said was she doesn't really care if he has these other women pregnant, or had baby by these women. But right now, the cards are showing that the relationship is not going anywhere between Shannon and Anthony. And mostly her, she's not happy in this relationship. All right, let me see. How does Shannon feel about Anthony having babies by these other women? How does she feel about it? Ooh, she said these women will be very happy if I was to leave. So the reason why Shannon is not leaving the relationship is because she don't want to make these groupies happy. It's not just these baby mamas, but it's all these women. All these women that are throwing themselves at her man would be very happy if she was to go. And she's like, I'm not doing that. Okay? Especially, I'm not letting these women take this money that I have. Take the value. Take all of the investment that I have put into this. I'm not about to have them take that. I worked too hard in this relationship to be the one. Okay? I've invested too much of my time, my energy. I have a child with this man. I'm not going anywhere. Okay? That is Shannon's attitude in this relationship. So she's very defiant at this point where she's like, hell no, I'm not going to let them get what I have. How does Anthony feel about what's going on with him being in the blogs, with having babies by these women? How does he feel about it? So how does Anthony feel? Anthony's like, I got the money to take care of these kids, so what's the problem? He does feel bad, though, that it makes Shannon feel bad. That's Shannon right there. He does feel bad that it hurts her. But for him, it's like they may have one more child, too. They may have one more daughter, and then I don't think they're going to be together any longer. But for him, it's like, this woman's supposed to do. Like, it's just really like a bragging rights for him. Like, yeah, I got a baby here, a baby there, or whatever. It's whatever. The only thing that he does feel bad that he's hurt her in the process by having those children. But there's 2 more outside children he is going to have. Okay? There are 2 more outside kids he's going to have. So, and she has to decide whether she's going to be there in the making of them. That may be the point of no return where she's just had enough. All right, now, I think little baby's baby mama name is Aisha. So let me see. How does Aisha feel about having a baby by Anthony? How does Aisha feel about it? How does little baby's baby mama feel about having a She feels good. She feels on top of the world. He recently requested paternity, and she's like, go ahead and request that paternity because, honey, this is your child, okay? And give me my coins. I'm waiting because I'm getting some big money, okay? This really does not have anything to do with love. This woman purely got down with Anthony Edwards to get in his pockets, to make sure that she's good. And now she knows that she's good for another 18 years. Okay? Her child with little baby is getting older. And she got to make sure she's like, okay, how am I going to make sure that I'm good for the future? So I guarantee you that when she found out she was pregnant, she was ecstatic about that. Let me see. How did Aisha feel, Source, when she found out she was pregnant with Anthony Edwards' baby? How did Aisha feel about that? Magician. making things happen. Oh, these two came out. Okay, so a part of her was indecisive about it. Like, should I go through with this or not? Should I do this or not? But then look at where she's looking. It's like, I can be with the coins or be without the coins. Which one should I choose? Like, which one am I gonna go with? How am I going to be happy? And of course, you're gonna be happy with the coins. You want the coins, you want the money, you want the luxury, you want the stability, you want the financial security. So for her, it's like, my money is looking kind of funky. Now, how am I going to overflow that abundance yet again to make sure I'm good? Okay, and believe it or not, her ancestors helped her with this. Yep, they sure did. They sure did. Okay. So, there's that. All right, let me see here. How does Shannon feel about Anthony Edwards at this point? How does Shannon feel about him? She feels like Anthony is a good person. He is a loving person. He is a great partner. However, the burden is him being in this industry and not being able to leave these women alone. She knows how these women are, how they just throw themselves on these men and are hoping for a payday, hoping for a baby. And she's just like, that's the only burden that they have in this relationship, is the fact that, you know, he has all these women throwing themselves at him. And it's allowing to a disruption. Oops, stop, look at that. Camera fell down. It's having a disruption in their relationship. Look at that. Okay. It is disrupting the dynamic of their relationship. Camera almost fell down. Okay. So now, is Anthony still having sex with other women? Is Anthony still having sex with other women? Yes, he is. Heavily. Ooh. 3 major arcana. Oh my gosh. Yes, he is. And there's another baby on the way. There's another baby on the way. Yes. This man is not stopping. He's going. He's definitely going. There's another baby on the way. Here's the baby. Here's the birth canal. He sees these women as royalty. He sees them as like, he cannot walk away from beautiful women. He sees a beautiful woman. It's like it's a goddess. It's a queen. It's like just beauty that he's has so much access to, where it's like, I got to get with that. I gotta see what that's about. What I'm getting is dream girl. Okay, and he doesn't like to wear condoms. So he's gonna have to figure that out. Now, how is Shannon gonna feel when she finds out he has another baby on the way? Source, how is Shannon going to feel when she finds out Anthony has another baby on the way? All right, so she gonna be thinking some negative stuff, which I'm not gonna stay here in this reading, but she's gonna be thinking some negative things. She's gonna be thinking some negative things, and I feel like it's mainly because this person is gonna be someone that she knows or is familiar with. Okay, and she is going to want to leave when this happens. Now, if she is actually going to leave, I don't know. Let's see if she actually going to leave, Source. Shannon will want to leave, but is she going to leave? Is Shannon going to leave after she finds out about this next baby? Because one thing, Shannon is very smart. She is. At this point, she's not going to see a future with Anthony. She's not going to see a future with him. For her, it's going to be definitely difficult to move forward with all these damn kids. She's just like, I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much. Okay? Let me see here. All right, now we all know that when we end up with somebody, there's a reason for this. What lesson was Shannon? Who is Shannon? What's the reason why Shannon got with Anthony Edwards? Like, what's the lesson here, Source? What's the lesson Shannon needs to learn from this? Okay. This was upside down, but I'm going to turn it around. So we have commitment. Okay, so her ancestors are saying that intuitively there were red flags, and she knew that this wasn't going to be a relationship that would become serious, that would lead to marriage. So her ancestors are saying, like, look, you knew you was taking a chance with this relationship. You knew that it wasn't going to lead to a commitment because, again, you know, you were taking a gamble. You were taking a risk because of this person having money. You know, the money did have something to do with her sticking it in there and seeing where it goes. And that's not to say that Shannon is not in love with Anthony, because I do feel love here. I do. But the reason why she stayed in it is because he does have money. But her ancestors are saying you ignored all the signs, though. You ignored all the red flags. And so now this is the result of that. Okay? Now let me get my Erzuli Frida cards. And let's see what Erzuli Frida thinks about this relationship between Shannon and Anthony, and then we're going to end it here. Okay, let's see. Erzuli Frida. What do you think about the relationship? What's your thoughts on the relationship between Shannon and Anthony Edwards? Ooh, her ancestors got more to say. Okay. All right, her ancestors came through. So they have high opinions about this relationship. Cat lady, have patience, stringing along. Okay, so her ancestors are saying by her trying to be patient with Anthony, she's just being basically strung along for the ride. And she's not getting much out of this relationship. They are saying to take some time away from Anthony, and her money also is looking kind of funny. Like she doesn't have herself invested in anything. Polygamy, abuse. This could be physical and mental abuse. This relationship wasn't for her to fall in love, but it was just for her to enjoy the moment. Yeah, she's going to have to move on from this relationship. Anthony is definitely not trying to settle down. And there's a lot of evil eye out there too. There's a lot of people hating on him and are looking for his downfall as well. She needs to remember that these baby mamas and these women that's trying to make babies with him, very sneaky energy. Yeah. Even he's giving his money to, look at this, all these cards with him giving his money out. He's giving his money to these women. You know, as much money as Anthony makes, as much it goes in comes right back out. Okay, he's pouring out his money to everybody. All right, so yeah, there's a lot that he needs to learn, and this ain't it. This is not it. So Shannon's ancestors came through heavily, and they really want her to release herself from this relationship before she gets caught up in the nonsense and the drama of it all, because it's already kind of getting her delusional and crazy. Just a snippet of what I've heard with her speaking. That's why I kind of just turned off her video, because I didn't understand what she was trying to say. But it just seems like she's already overwhelmed and stressed out by the situation, and it's affecting her mental. And her ancestors wants her to get out now while she can, because there's a lot of evil eye. A lot of these women are looking for her downfall because they want to be with her man. Anthony, what I noticed from the show Take 5, he has like a very like adventurous personality. He's very funny, charismatic. He has charm. A lot of women, they gravitate towards that. They love that, you know, and they want more of that around them. And if they see that somebody's occupying that, they want that person's life. And that's the energy that's around Sharon right now. She got a lot of women that wants her life with this man. All right, so there it is there. Like I said, I do these videos not just for us to hear about these celebrities and their lives, but also to see how they reflect in our own lives and what we could take from it. So again, it's my goddess Chrissy, and I wish you guys the utmost love. Okay, I appreciate each and every one of you that come and watch my videos. Until next time, make sure you subscribe. Bye.